We collect and preserve the history of Colorado and the West. We try to cover all over the state. We've got some very contemporary stuff as well as historical material. And it kind of spans, 1600s to the present. In the archival collection, we have about 1.5 miles of manuscript materials, and then we have about 35,000 books. We have the largest collection of Colorado newspapers on microfilm. We also have about 4,000 maps. Here's one of the objects from the 1600s. So this is a 1610 map of Mexico. We also have about 1 million photos in our collection. That's literally, we have about 1 million photos. We're still trying to get our hands around what exactly it is that we have. 52, 83. Part of what I do is I take care of all of that paper-based stuff. So books, manuscripts, maps, magazines, and newspapers. And we try to document the history of Colorado so researchers can come and look at it. Here we go, we're putting it on the shelf. Archives are open to anybody. We're trying to scan a lot to get it online, but of course, not everything's online. I would say less than 10% of the archival material is actually online. So the way that people can most easily interact with the collection is by coming to the Research Center. If you want to look at anything, almost anything in our collection, as long as it'll fit in this room, we'll bring it over. We're the oldest history organization in the state. So we've got histories of almost every town in Colorado, if there's been a published history of it. We started collecting in 1879. The museum was like a place where you could come and think about the past and not have to be in your day-to-day life. And I still think that's true. Whether people are trying to connect with their ancestors who lived in Colorado, and we might have a city directory or a phone book or a yearbook connecting them to their, grandparents, great-grandparents, or if they're trying to figure out why is Colorado the way it is. We've got materials that can help people understand the story of the state. Zebulon Pike, this is the book that he wrote talking about what he found. So I think it's really interesting to connect the past to the present. Everything that's happening now is obviously influenced by things that happened in the past. I like to show this map. Knowing what happened in the past tells us a more in-depth story about what's happening now and what might happen in the future.